He wanted that $750,000 to go under the table. He didn't want nobody to know about it. He didn't want nobody to accept it. He just wanted. I don't know. I don't know. He has another plan in place. I don't know if he didn't want to promote the fight. I don't know if he want Boots removed to 154. I don't know what the fuck his plan is. But he damn sure don't want what Boots wanted. If Boots want to go undisputed at 147, him and Boots don't want the same thing. Because Eddie don't want that with the money he playing with.
So who is the management team that you're working with?
Fighters First Management.
Boss, you say boxing management?
Fighters First Management.
Fighters First Management. Is that the same management company that Errol Spence are working with?
That's what we had signed with, but they ended up not coming. You know, after what happened with the Terrence Crawford situation, I don't think they ever started. But yeah, that was him. That was them.
Well, what you mean? What happened with the Terrence Crawford situation? What do you mean?
You know, he lost. He signed with Fighters First right before he lost.
Oh yeah, you talking about Spence?
I meant Spence. Yeah.
Yeah, Spence. Yeah, Spence. Yeah, but I mean, they didn't have anything to do with Spence losing.
No. You know how fighters are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He went against Al. He went against Al. He went against Al. Al told him about to touch that fight. You know, man, lead up.
Yeah, you know how fighters are, man. I think he had a mental situation and what it was. So, like, even as a person who got a contract with him, how do you come back and you address him? How do you say, all right, bro, we got business? Like, of course, you're a man, fuck your business. You know what I'm saying?
So what are your plans for Junior right now, B. Norman Jr. right now? What are your plans for him right now? The Boots fight is off the table. According to, I'm hearing all kind of stuff. Boots was getting paid $3.3 million a fight, but come to find out that was just a one-off. So now Eddie is saying he's really getting paid less than that. Now he lost the purse bid. They're going to Germany to fight Karen for the second time. I don't know how that materialized. So where do you go from here?
Then we go on with our properly scheduled, our regularly scheduled program. My son fights November the 8th, the fight he already had in place before the Boots fight even transpired or even was brought up. I told you he had to get in where he fit in on Keyshawn Davis undercard. That's how we got that fight. So we go fight in Norfolk, Virginia. We try to be dominant and put on and beat this guy in dominating fashion the same way we did Giovanni Santillan. And that'll be two dominant performances. And at this point right now, we're gonna be looking just to mirror what he's doing. Again, 3-4 years removed behind Boots though. So let's say that. So my son, people didn't forget that shit. My son 23, Boots 27. Boots wasn't where my son was when he was 23. He wasn't where my son is. So you can talk about
how many fights he had over there? Well, he mostly fought on the PBC side of the fence, right? A lot of it.
Yeah.
Is there any bad blood between you and the Boots family, or is it just business?
Probably now. It wasn't at first. It's because of me. When you ask me questions, I'm too real. So I said a few things and I tell you how I feel. Like this, like I just told you. And I was like, bro, that motherfucker ain't never been tested. I just called out what I called out. I saw what I saw. I called what I saw. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, again, never not once have I said that man's sorry. Never not once have I said that man can't really fight. He can't punch. I'll say that. I said it out loud.
Man, so I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first saw that you said that, hey, we willing to go to Philly, we want to fight Boots, this and that, I was excited because, you said it with so much vigor, you said it with so much passion. You let me know, look, man, we ain't scared of this motherfucker, man. Like they do that with y'all take kills.
I meant it. I still mean it. I meant it. It was no fucking there. I meant it. But we ain't going for fucking free.
Do you? So you don't feel that your son, what say you about people who may say, man, your son ain't ready for somebody like Boots. Boots is Roy Jones reincarnated. Your son only 23 years old. He don't have several lackluster performances. He had one good performance against Giovanni, and now you talking about you ready for the guy who's the second coming of Roy Jones. What say you about that?
I don't think he's the second coming of Roy Jones for one. My son had two lackluster performances. And That's it. Now he also had 3 hand surgeries. That's about it. Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? He's 23 years old, and he's already ahead of where Boots was at when he was 23 years old. He's already a world champion. He got more fights than Boots had when he was 23 years old. He's ahead of Boots at 23 years old. Period.
Now that you had a belt, one thing I do notice you and between the similarities I see between your son and Boots. Both of you guys have been elevated to champion, right?
Right, but my son did fight. My son fought a fight with the intentions of that being the world title fight. My son fought. People saying they got that twisted. Boots fought and he made his way to number 1. My son fought the number 1 behind Terrence Crawford.
Right.
Giovanni was the number 1 behind Terrence Crawford. He fought him, beat him, waxed him. Everybody already knew that was for the world title.
Right.
So that wasn't a secret. So they saying elevated. He didn't get it in the ring. Well, my question I asked the people that say that is, who else was he supposed to fight? So if you got on the list, the first person is Giovanni Satriani, and the top champion is Terrence Crawford. Can't fight Terrence Crawford. You can't fight Terrence Crawford. You already fought the number 1. He already won the fight in the ring. He won that. He wasn't emailed that. He won it. The WBO said it. Everybody said it at that fight. They said it on the commentator said it. This is in essence, this is the for the WBO title. Everybody knew it. That wasn't a surprise. It was like, oh shit, one of them got elevated again. No, that was just the people who don't know boxing that said that.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. Now, you pissed off a lot of people. I'm going to tell you where. You said on the show, well, you said in the video that I don't want to misquote you. You said that a lot of the people who were upset at your son, talking about he should have took the money, he's making 15, 16, 17 times more than what he was paid, are people who are broke that's sitting on their couch. Am I saying that correctly, or am I misquoting you?
You're saying that absolutely correct. People like, hell, you could even say myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't broke and sitting on no couch, but people who's not looking at it from our standpoint, he's 23, he's at the beginning of his own career. You got people saying he'll never see that kind of money again. Moose wasn't seeing the kind of money he's seeing when he was 23, so why the fuck you gonna say, well, my son gonna see again? You know what I mean? It's crazy. These people are crazy.
If you had a chance to do it all over again as it relates to these negotiations,
it wasn't nothing I changed. Ain't shit I changed.
You wouldn't change anything.
No, goddamn thing. The only thing I might change, when it happened, I went on a rant on the Boston Boys, and that was when I exposed all this shit about Boots. I might change that, but I doubt it, because even if I change that then, it'll come out later, because that's just how I am. When I talk, I keep it real. So if it didn't come out that day, it would have came out another day.
You don't think that you would have said, you know what, let me call Boots and them right now, say, hey man, look, I need you to go back on YSM and correct the record, and because you're making it seem like we ducking you, we turned down 2 offers. This is not what happened. You wouldn't have did it that way to get him to go in there and correct the record?
He wouldn't have did it.
Why you say that?
Because he wouldn't have did it.
Oh, you felt like what?
I don't think he would have did it. I can't tell that man what to do.
Have y'all sparred before?
Yeah.
I know. I'm hearing that
a lot of time.
I'm hearing Bozy saying that he got a video. I saw a video. He saying, "Don't make me release the video." I think he did this on YSM as well, or one of those channels. Don't make me release the video.
Video to release.
We dropped your son in sparring.
He's a fucking liar. Ain't no video release. Release the fucking video. Ain't no video release where he dropped my damn son. Release the fucking video. Please. I'm real, but I'm right here. Release the fucking video. Ain't no video to release. He fucking lying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I had more respect for him. Ain't no more.
He said, release the video. Ain't no video. So there ain't no video of Boots Ennis putting hands and foots on your son, beating the brakes off of him.
No. Ain't no video of him dropping my son either. If they got a Boots of him getting the best of my son, it would have been 4 years ago. The very first time they ever sparred. And he didn't, and that wasn't when he hit him low. So no, there's no video.
Yeah, we need to see that footage. We need to see that. He said, "Hey, cause Bozy said they got the video. They need to release the video. You know, if he getting hands and foots put on him."
Release the video.
If he get hands and foot on him now, we need to see that, fam. We got to see that. Hold on, but your son was I know somebody called on him again, y'all, so y'all be patient. Your son, let's see, 4 years ago, he's 23, so that means he was 19 years old. So your son was 19 years old when y'all first sparred Boots?
Yes. Fresh off the plane, fresh everything, yes. He sparred Boots the first day. That was the only day he got the best on him like that. They sparred about 5, 6, 7 more times since then, and it was the boringest sparring session you could have because they had too much respect for each other.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.